Good afternoon, and thank you all for tuning in. I'm Chief Master Sergeant Adam Page, the 66th Medical Squadron Superintendent, and I will be your MC for today's event. On behalf of the Hanscom's Chiefs Group and Colonel Ellsworth, the 66th Air Base Group Commander, it is our pleasure to welcome you to this event as we recognize one of Hanscom's finest who has been selected to wear the chevrons of the highest enlisted grade. We are proud and honored to celebrate her promotion to the grade of Chief Master Sergeant. So let me introduce our honoree. Senior Master Sergeant Becca Mars is the Medical Operations Superintendent for the 66th Medical Squadron, Hanscom Air Force Base, Massachusetts. She hails from Providence, Rhode Island, and is accompanied today by her husband, Pat Lombardo, her daughter, Mac, and her sister, Serena. Thank you very much. Senior Master Sergeant Mars has reached this milestone in part because of the overwhelming commitment and support from her family. It's important that we take a moment to recognize and honor them on this very special occasion. Often enduring long separations from their loved ones, in doing so graciously and without complaint, we want to pay a special tribute to you, the family and the loved ones, and express our sincere gratitude for your continued support. Additionally, to all of you who are tuning in, the commanders, the superintendents, the first sergeants, supervisors, mentors, and coworkers, and importantly, your friends, we also thank you for your countless contributions that you have made in making this day a reality for Senior Master Sergeant Mars. So today we are taking a tactical pause to pay tribute to a time-honored tradition of recognizing those who have risen to the top of the enlisted force. This accomplishment is not one to be regarded or referred to as commonplace. Rather, an event of distinction and honor. And to help set the stage for this ceremony, I am honored to introduce our keynote speaker for today. I introduce Hanscom's Command Chief, Chief Master Sergeant Mike Daly. Would you please come forward and offer a few words of wisdom?
Thank you all. I have the truly humbling and honored privilege to share some words as we recognize a career-defining accomplishment for Rebecca Mars has achieved. I say career-defining because you just not wake up one day and become a chief. Being promoted to the rank of chief is an acknowledgement to the sacrifice and commitment to the continued superior performance. And let me tell you, in order to earn this rank, it starts well before 0730 and reaches way past 1630 every day. It takes weekends, missing birthdays, holidays, anniversaries, and an extreme physical and mental toll on the individual. However, the ones that do, I'd offer, were always wired that way. They have the grit, the intestinal fortitude, and the desire to achieve. They're the Air Force standards, and then there's their standard. They operate in the arena. You know, when I first met Rebecca, I was immediately intrigued by the last name, Mars. The planet? Was she a member of the 1980s one-hit wonder group that sang the song Pump Up the Volume? You can laugh. Thank you. No, I was immediately impressed by her confidence in her profession. Although she's not a big fan of public speaking, just to speak. Rather, when there is a need to be heard, a problem to solve, an injustice to right, her passion and determination to serve, lead, and succeed is out on full display. Becca's not a pontificator, she is a leader. Over the course of the last 2 years, she has made an indelible mark on Hanscom. She's performed as the 4N functional manager, MDS superintendent, and has even come down as the command chief, as a senior master sergeant. As a true senior enlisted leader, Rebecca was always out front and involved in our community. She's not afraid to lead, to innovate, to get down in the trenches and get stuff done for her teammates. She's never expected subordinates to just get stuff done for her. She gets it done. She's been a Chief Master Sergeant Select for 5 months, but has always carried that way since the day we met. Time works wonders. We all wish we could have it right now. And I'm a firm believer that good things happen to great people at the right time, at the right place, for the right reason, and never on accident. Chief Master Sergeants have the ability to go into any career field and be the superintendent. The skills we possess are not that we are not the expert widget makers, rather we are the experts at making leaders. I firmly believe I could give the Security Forces Squadron to you tomorrow, and they wouldn't skip a beat. I mean, Pat's heart would miss a few beats. It's another joke. In the short time I've been here, I've been consistently seeing the right type of professionals being promoted to the must-not-fail super ranks, and this underpins that trend. So it's great pleasure in front of your family, friends, our community, to recognize you, Chief Master Sergeant Rebecca Mars, to the arena you were born to fight in. Welcome to the top 1%. Welcome to the Chiefs Group.
Thank you, Chief Daly, for those inspirational words. Becca, may his words remain a constant reminder of the responsibility held by those who wear the rank of Chief Master Sergeant. Those in the forefront of yesterday have become the senior non-commissioned officers of today. A select group of these senior non-commissioned officers were further identified to hold the highest enlisted grade. Their leadership qualities and their strengths were tested, and they proved themselves capable of carrying the banner for the enlisted force. To signify this accomplishment, the candle lighting ceremony is a reminder that each grade lights the path to the next grade. The privilege to advance and lead is earned by progressing through each grade. From the Airman Basic Trainee through the Tactical Non-Commissioned Officer grades and into the Operational and Strategic Senior Non-Commissioned Officer grades, each step has forged a time-tested and honored legacy of accomplishment and leadership. Through this ceremony, we carry on a tradition that began on January 1st of 1801, when Archibald Summers became the first Sergeant Major of the Marine Corps. On 1 November of 1958, when Jack Kerwin became the first Master Chief in the Coast Guard. And on 1 December of 1959, when 620 airmen were promoted as the first Chief Master Sergeants in the Air Force. Their legacy shines bright today. So the 9 candles in front of you represent the 9 enlisted grades of the military. Becca, as you look upon the 8 lit candles, please take a moment to reflect on your journey that has brought you to this moment. And take time to remember those who have been instrumental to you in your personal and professional progression to this milestone accomplishment. Becca, at this time, I ask you to please come forward and light the final ceremonial candle that represents the highest enlisted rank, signifying that Sergeant Majors, Chief Master Sergeants, and Master Chief Petty Officers have mastered the ability to lead and manage at all levels.
Too short.
Though this final candle may appear to symbolize the end of a journey, however, it is really a new beginning. The destination of this new journey is yours to determine. With the symbolic lighting of this 9th candle, we officially recognize your promotion to the rank of Chief Master Sergeant. So, ladies and gentlemen, I officially introduce to you Chief Master Sergeant Becca Mars. And now I will administer the Chief's charge. Air Force Instruction 36-2618, the enlisted force structure, states specific responsibilities and charges for Chief Master Sergeants. Chief, this is your charge. You are charged to epitomize the finest qualities of a strategic military leader while bringing tremendous influence to all levels of the Air Force. You are charged to bring substantial operational and occupational experience as well as strong institutional skills to all organizations and assigned tasks. You are charged to strive to further develop your leadership and management skills to better prepare yourself for future roles. And you are charged with mentoring and deliberately developing junior enlisted personnel into leaders of the future and to strongly influence the professional development of company-grade officers. Chief Mars, if you accept these responsibilities, please state loud and proud, I do.
I do.
Congratulations and welcome to the top 1% of the enlisted corps. The Hanscom Chiefs Group has a gift for our newest chief to commemorate this momentous occasion. Chief Daly, would you please come forward and present the chief's bust to Becca?
Absolutely.
Social distance.
Thank you, Chief Daly. And also on the table to stage right, we have the commemorative Jeep Chief plaque that is on display in this room 365 days a year, 24/7. Becca, that's now yours. May you guard it with your life and make sure that it is preserved for the legacy of Hanscom to never leave this installation. And it is now officially under your care.
Yes, Chief.
All right. To close the ceremony, I would like to ask our honorary Chief Master Sergeant, Colonel Ellsworth, would you please come forward and provide our closing remarks?
Take a seat. We could be here a while. So first and foremost, I want to thank you for finally getting promoted because I am no longer the Jeep Chief, so you got it. So it's entrusted to your care. But really, I want to thank your family, your husband, your daughter standing around there. Hi. Going up to Norwich, right? Yes, I know. Proud mama up here. Thank you for your love and support of your mother. I'm going to have to step out here because I got to see you because I'm talking to you. So thank you for all that you do, not only for your mom, but for your nation. And now you will continue that forward as you go off to Norwich University and get your commission. And I know who's going to be the first to salute you, this new chief right over here, right? So congratulations to you and your family as well. Thank you to the Chiefs Group for continuing the traditions of this. Even though we're living through unprecedented times right now, it is there are some things you just got to keep. And so with proper planning, we were able to keep this going because it is important to see you off to the highest rank in our Air Force. And I know that every rank that you have held has gotten you to this point, and you've learned and you've experienced, and you will pass that on now as our newest chief in the Air Force. So congratulations. Thank you. Wear it well. Lead on. We expect a lot out of you. Congratulations. Right.
Thank you, Chief Ellsworth. Appreciate it. So ladies and gentlemen, that does conclude our ceremony. Again, I want to just thank you to all who are tuning in to this, to share in this celebration. And please feel free to leave comments congratulating Chief Master Sergeants in the comment sections below. Be safe and have a wonderful evening. Thank you.